Alright guys, in this video you're going to see me out here starting to clean up the garden space, cut back some things, and just get things ready for the next planting season. Some things I'm going to cut back and leave it in just to give it a little bit more time to see if it's going to do anything. It is hot out here, y'all, and your girl, hey, I'm in these shorts and I know this is the wrong thing. These legs gonna be all red with bites on it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting things back as well. I will be trying to get these trellises down too. So just sit back, watch. It's gonna be a lot of silence and it's gonna be parts where you will hear me talk. But I decided to just do it like this here today because it was just too hot and I was constantly stopping my camera because I thought it was gonna overheat. So I didn't want to try to put too much in and risk my phone overheating, and I'm tech savvy, but I'm not that tech savvy. So anyway, sit back and just listen or just watch, and hey, if you want to step away, just let it play. You know we got to build these here watch hours up, so help your girl out. These mosquitoes out here, man, they're biting too. So you're gonna see me doing a little moving and shuffling around here. But I'm trying to keep these mosquitoes off me. Every night I go back in with 10 mosquito bites. I need you can sit it up there. I needed to take that to unloosen one of those things them sides so I can take them twinkle lights off. Yeah, now I'm to the big planter. I'm getting ready to pull this tomato plant out, definitely. And I actually end up finding an okra plant that I didn't even know that I had planted because it was so overgrown with the tomato tree. And if you watched any of my other videos, you could tell how I've always, kept it trimmed back. But one thing about tomato trees, they grow and they can get real big. So I just decided to go ahead and that one, it was just time for it to come out. It really wasn't producing anymore, and then it was killing my green beans as well. I didn't even see some of my green beans, so I left my green beans in. I trimmed them back, but I still had some real good stems and roots in one of them. So I left them in. I took all the celery. I didn't even see my celery, y'all. I just lost all my celery. Number one, for me not coming out as much. Number two, I couldn't even tell what was the leaves from the celery at one point, and which ones was the green beans and which ones was tomato plant. And then when it get too bushy for me, my little scary self, I don't like to stick my hand in stuff I can't see through. So that's where we at on this one here. So you see me sweeping out. the pavers and the planters. Now I'm back here working on my husband onions that really didn't do so well. I told him that we need to switch what we plant them in, but he really wanted to keep that particular planter because it was the first one that I built. So we're gonna figure something out. But I told him we got to plant them in something different. So now I'm just finna start watering everything. First, I gotta tackle the big planter, the galvanized one. This is a self-watering planter. So if you water it, fill it up like you're supposed to. Normally, you don't have to go out there and actually water it for about 2 or 3 days when it's hot outside. Now, in the fall and in the spring, then you could probably go a whole week without really watering that one because the water don't evaporate or the plants don't suck the water up as fast. But I still, even then, I was still trying to, make sure I would come out and tap it out, making sure tap it off. I mean, making sure that it did have water in it. Now I actually love these here. Pretty much everything do grow very well in those galvanized planters, and it do take to me less maintenance, but I still would love to put a drip system on it. Um, and then you would end up seeing me when I go over to the smaller one. That one take less water than the big one, of course, because of the size. And I repeat the same thing that I'm doing with this one, with the smaller one. And again, it works very well. Everything I have grown in both of those have did really, really good. um ex my greens turned out so good. All my winter crops, or not my winter crops, but my spring and my fall crops did real, real good with those. So I really want to replace all my planters with the galvanized things, the ones that I'm actually planting in. I'm always going to probably do some type of container because it's really easy to move them around when you want to. So yeah, everything needs the good watering, and that's where we at right now. It's just really watering everything and filling everything up, making sure everything is good. I'm gonna be checking out my drip system in a minute to see what's going on with that, because of course this summer being hot, a lot of things burnt up, that shouldn't have burnt up. A lot of things didn't grow like they should have between the heat and then it not being watered like it's supposed to. Really kind of messed some of the things up. But it's something going on with my planter, my water, and we're gonna have to figure that out too. So either it wasn't on or something, but I'm gonna check it in a little bit to see, really why it's doing what it's doing. Again, this smaller planner, it took less time to get that one filled up. And again, like I say, it's an easy system to build. I did find it on YouTube. Um, there's a few people that do them, and everybody do theirs different. And I did the one that was easier for me to do, and again, more budget friendly for me to do. And like I said again, I really like them. You can do them with the galvanized troughs, or you could do them with like the totes or the even your 5 gallon buckets, whatever. Pretty much anything that don't that you're planning in, you can really do them. It just depends on, you know if it's, I guess you can say, make sense for you. If it's a small planner, you don't want to do that. But if it's like a tote, or I want to say you can even do it like off of one of the swimming pools. For those that know about the swimming pool, I actually, that's one of the things I really want to get back into, is working with my kiddie pools. I really like that, but in some kind of way, it did take up a little bit more space than I had at the time, especially with me adding all these extra shelters and stuff in. And we'll see how that go once I remove the greenhouse down and stuff like that. But I really like that, and I really love using the kiddie pools to grow like my greens and kale. They did real good up in there. So even my peppers did good up in there. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that you know, information about doing the self watering. If you have tried it, let me know how you like it. Whew. And you know when it's filled up, because it's a little hole at the bottom on the side. The water starts coming out, so you know it's full. So now it's full. I'm still gonna give it a shower, because it needs it. Whew. Boy. Okay, so I got my timer on. I don't know if you can see the stream. So now we're gonna see if this is gonna help these babies. Some of them, I think this is for this one. I'm sorry, y'all. That is for that one. This for that one. So this one, what is it doing? This one not coming out. So we're gonna take this one. And put it over here. Stake it down. Oh shoot. Man. I'll get you right. Okay. Sorry, y'all. So that one. Shit. All these little weird noises now. Okay, so everywhere there's a plant, this one is coming out a lot more than I wanted. I better leave it alone. So they're set for 20 minutes. twice a day. And these here, you're sprinkling where you're not supposed to be. You should be going down. I don't know what's up with this one. But anyway, let's go in the middle at least. I have to fix this one here. This one must not be hooked up. That's what that is. I gotta hook that one up. I done had y'all out in the soil. So yeah, let's see. You need to come over where it counts. There we go. Yeah. So these are on the drip system. I'm gonna still have to do some more fine tuning with these here. And I'm sorry for having y'all everywhere, but it's hot. And these here, I filled them up by the self-watering system. But I do need to make it my business at least every 3 days to kind of check on them, maybe every 2. And I can still water them, you know, because this one is not set up with the drip system yet. Oh, baby, that's a big old spider right there on that flower pot. On this side of it. Be careful, it's a black one too. So, let's see how that does. So this is what happens still in the humidity. It is like 7:45, something like that. And it's hot. It's humid. Even though it's cooler than what it was. Drenched. So the next phase, I'm going to have to take these trellises down. So we're going to take all these down so we can start seeing, at least I can start seeing how I want to do the trellises as far as putting them in. Right now, I think it'd be good for me to put them over my container stands. They'll be movable anyway. And we'll see if we're gonna, I really want them going down where you can go down the walkway, but because I'm more focused on making sure in the hot months that they have shade, I kind of want the trellis being over them, going down in a row where I can put shade cloth on it. So we'll see how it's gonna go, but of course they movable and they'll be a little bit more durable as well. So yeah, let me know what you think. So that's just a quick garden update. I didn't put the slats on yet right here, guys. I might come back out and do it. I need to go cool off a little bit, dust off, and then I might start working on that. See you soon.